Hey guys, Ben Glenn here, building success brick by brick, coming to you with 30 more helpful tips to unlock your full potential. Tip number 6, true integrity is shown in how you act when no one is watching. I don't hear anybody, so it's time to party! Yeah, let's party! Ever since the 3rd grade when I got diagnosed with LD and dyslexia and eventually ADD and LMNOP and HDTV, the school made accommodations. They realized that they need to give me a little bit of extra help so that I could be successful. You know, getting diagnosed with all of this stuff really stinks, but it was kind of a nice feature. I could have my tests read to me, I didn't have to have them timed, and there were a lot of other different accommodations that helped me to succeed. And I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes I took advantage of those accommodations. When I was a junior in high school, I had this big test coming up in social studies, and it was a test that 50% of the grade was determined by the grade on that test. It was very important, but I got distracted. I wasn't medicated back then, and I don't know what happened, but the test came up, and I hadn't prepared. I didn't study. And so I thought, well, here's a great opportunity to take advantage of the accommodations made available to me because of my labels. I went to my special education teacher and she gave me a little note that got me out of having to take the test in the classroom. She said, why don't you go ahead and take this in the library? It's going to be a whole lot more quiet there. So I take my test in the library. I find a nice cozy corner. There's nobody around. I'm by myself. I start to take the test and I'm overwhelmed because I didn't study. I don't know the answers. My backpack was sitting on the floor right next to me. My textbook just happened to be in that backpack. A textbook that contained all of the answers. For 30 minutes I was flying through that test, I was finding the answers, and I was cheating. Now I admit, I had two feelings that were welling up inside me. There was one where there was just the thrill, the excitement, this idea, I'm going to get away with it. But then there was another side where I felt guilty. I'd never given my teachers any reason not to trust me, but if they were to find out that I was cheating on this test, they would never believe me again. I'm on the last page of the test, and I look up from my textbook, and there's my social studies teacher. He saw me, walked right over to me, closed my textbook, grabbed the test paper out of my hands, and he said, Ben, I thought you were a man of integrity. I think when we're by ourselves, that's when this gets attacked the most. That idea that we can get away with it, no one's looking. This right here, this is the one thing that keeps you from doing the wrong thing. It inspires you to do the right thing. I'm glad that I got caught. Because if I got away with it, well, I would have taken a little bit of chunk out of my integrity. And then maybe the next time I was by myself and there was a tempting situation, I would give in and more of my integrity would be stripped away. And eventually I come to the place where I had no integrity. So the next time you're by yourself and you're in a tempting situation and your integrity is being attacked, fortify those walls. And remember tip number 6, true integrity is how you act when no one else is watching. Hey, this is Ben Glenn, and as always, love, peace, and hair grease, reminding you to do one thing. Keep on building. God bless.